Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than Pepe. We're going to be doing our daily analysis on the price of Pepe, see what really is happening and what is causing this massive bloodbath that we're seeing happening for the price of Pepe over the last 24 hours. If you like these kind of updates, smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and now let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the price, still about 5 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 881205, down 6% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative, also down 2.2% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparatives over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, we're finding ourselves back at the $370.8 million market cap, and the 24-hour trading volume is right below the $100 million market cap. So of course now we're going to be talking about why this has happened. Of course, we are seeing a correlation to the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has tumbled towards the downside, taking the entire markets down with it. If you guys don't know why Bitcoin has synced, you guys can see this for yourself. Ether declined more than 3% to the 1650 less than 3 hours after. So the Feds ended its more than 3-year long diet of interest rate increases. So that is causing, the entire market to really plunge, especially Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is seen as a hedge against inflation. It's seen as an asset class, as a store of value. So after this news, of course, there was, an impact that could have been expected, and we have seen that happen. And of course, whales do take advantage of this, and we have seen that happen. So what is next for the price of Pepe? That is what we're going to be talking about right now. So if we're looking on their Twitter, you guys can see Pepe got hit really hard in the price, about like 15 to 20% decrease in a single day. We were making a move towards the upside, but that has been wiped out because of Bitcoin. No tweets as of now from their Twitter, but you guys can see this for yourself. BTC has seen the price go down to $24,835 mark, first time since the month of March, which I've been talking about for a while, that we could see the price of BTC go back down to $25,000 to even $24,000, and I still believe there is a potential we could fall lower right now. If we're looking across the market, you guys can see this for yourself. Massive bloodbath across the board, not just Pepe itself. So I'm seeing this as a great opportunity for me to go shopping around this Friday when I do get paid, and that is where things will look exciting for myself. But if we're looking at Pepe's daily analysis, we're doing our analysis on the overall holders and the community itself. You guys can see the holders are still holding really strong, above the 117,000 holders, which is huge. This is worthwhile noting, and this shows that the momentum is still there. Of course, we know Bitcoin is going to cause a massive bloodbath, if especially BTC dominance is sky high, and we're seeing Bitcoin obviously plunging towards the downside. This is going to cause altcoins to literally see massive sell-offs, and that's what we're seeing happening right now. But some OGs, the crypto OGs, the ones that understand this market, are going around like, man, this is the time I was waiting for. This is the time to be dollar cost averaging in to the projects I like. And even for myself, I'm doing the exact same thing right now. I don't have some fresh fiat available, but I'm just waiting, counting days now till it's Friday so I can pick more up, and hopefully we don't see any bounce off till then. So what is next for Pepe? You're probably saying, Crypto ZX, you're rambling too much. What is next for the price of Pepe? That's what I will explain to you guys in this update. So before we get into that, guys, you guys know that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So $370 million market cap. If we're looking at the price, you guys can see this for yourself. Just since yesterday, as I've said, we were starting to see the price from that June 12th low. We saw the price increase about 13%, but just since yesterday, we have seen the price decline about 10%. So what is next? So we still haven't yet tested that June 12th low, so that is obviously one thing to keep in mind. But of course, we do have some support built up around that range. That's why we're holding around that level as of now. So hopefully we do see a little bit of a relief bounce. Of course, now if the price is going to go back towards the upside, which it has been trying to do over the past few hours after a decline here, you guys can see we have resistance coming up on our side as we do go towards the upside. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Bitcoin reacts now. Guys, this is something we need to understand. If Bitcoin did go below 25,000 once again and possibly goes down to $24,000, we need to be mentally prepared that Pepe could fall even lower, especially when the dominance is sky high. And if you were waiting, let's look at the bigger picture, guys. So if you were like asking yourself, man, why didn't I pick up Pepe here before it made its way back towards its insane all-time high? We saw Pepe go up from this range, especially when it broke out of this blue zone, about 400%. And literally that same level right now is playing as a level of support for the price of Pepe. So, if we lose this support, there's a potential we could fall lower, and that is something we need to keep ourselves reminded about, and just be prepared for that, because right now the momentum that Bitcoin is showing that there is a potential that the whales could possibly pull down Bitcoin to 24,000. And now I've seen some people come out and say Bitcoin could potentially even go down to $22,000. That would be huge. In my opinion, that would be massive. But again, that still puts us in an upwards trend, because that if the price of Bitcoin, again, let's bring out the measuring tool for you guys. So in order for the price of Bitcoin to drop down to 22K mark, it's a 12% move towards the downside. And if that happened and dominance stayed this high, that is going to cause altcoins to go down 20 to 30%. 20 to 30% from the current price levels right now. And I think there is going to be a massive bounce after that. The reason as to why I think that is still good is because it still puts us, in an upwards trajectory. That would mean a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that still means we're, in an upwards trajectory. But with that said, now let's say the price of Bitcoin were to fall below that $19,400 mark, which we set for ourselves back on March 14th. If that were to happen, this upwards trend that we've been in since the year of 2023 gets invalidated. And I don't think that is going to happen unless we hear some massive bearish news that comes out. So of course, for a crypto investor that's been in the markets for a few years now, you guys are saying whatever, it's part of the game. We don't really give a crap about that. So for the OGs, it doesn't really matter. But as far as the new investors go, this might be one of the most scariest time you guys have ever seen. So this is why, you want to get rid of your emotions. The only way to do that is always invest what you can afford to lose. Always do your own due diligence and research. And lastly, of course, have patience, because without patience, guys, you guys will not make it. I'm sorry to say you guys will not make it, because of course the way human brain works is, if we're not seeing instant gains, we're going to look around. Okay, what is the next opportunity? What coin is pumping? Okay, that coin is pumping, I'm going to buy that. That coin is pumping now, I'm going to buy that. So, with that mentality, you will get left behind. You want to have patience, and, especially if you believe in a project a lot and, specific coins that you like, pick them up when there is a bloodbath. And of course, do your due diligence and research and invest what you can afford to lose. So that is my current stance on Pepe right now. Of course, we'll keep you guys updated if anything were to happen. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.